My beautiful Virgos, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of February 3rd. I apologize, this is late once again, guys. These energies, thank goodness, it's going to lighten up in February for most of us with this Leo full moon. Yes! And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So please be sure to check all three just to have a complete understanding of what the week brings for you. And if this is your first time watching, thank you so much. And if it serves you or resonates with you in any way, please like and subscribe below. All right, guys, let's take a deep breath. Come on, Virgos, we can do this. Let's get started. Guidance for the energy of Virgos for the week of February 3rd. I can already feel it's not this deck. Usually I pull them face up and I pull them face down. That's so weird. I never do that. Guidance for the energy of Virgos. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to get one more clarity card. All right, you guys have the Emperor, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Water, Two of Wands. The clarity card is the Queen of Coins and the King of Swords. Don't let all these swords make you guys nervous. Now, when you have the Emperor that leads the way, Virgos, you're being asked to step up and take control of any situations in your life. Now, I know it'd be like, well, I'm in this relationship or I'm on that team. So yeah, there must be sometimes there's collaborations and you have to pause. But for the most part, you're being asked to be like, you know what? I'm going to be ambitious. I'm going to be 3 steps ahead. If you're in, you're in. If you're out, you're out. I got things to do. Move this along. I got to. Sometimes when we wait or like, well, let's see what they want. You're putting your own life on pause. Now you have the Nine of Swords. Whatever situation's taking place in your life, if you're sitting in limbo, if you're being a little passive, if you're trying to consider everybody, and I'm not saying that's wrong or bad. In some situations, call for it, but not this one. You guys are being asked to take control because whatever this is, whether it's an indecision or the pace or not knowing, it's causing anxiety. When you have the Nine of Swords, it's really negative thoughts, sleepless nights, what ifs, buts, what if I did this wrong? It's not good for you, Virgo. It's not healthy for you. And the thing is, when it comes to the Nine of Swords, as negative as it is mentally, it'll cause self-fulfilling prophecies. You're not meant to. You're supposed to be moving forward, moving and shaking with this spread. But it's your thoughts, your ideas that, and sometimes we think it's being realistic, which I cannot stand that term because you make your reality. It's physics at this point. It's not even woo-woo. So it's saying, no, you guys cannot stay in this mental state. Not only will it create more problems because the universe always gives you what you focus on. It's like, hey, they're thinking about this all the time. I'm going to give it to them. So if you're thinking of, regrets or shame or guilt or something, you're going to create more problems. The universe does not want that. Now you have the Seven of Swords on top of it. So look at back to the drawing board. We need to take control of this. So sit with yourself, Virgo. Get a dry erase marker on your a glass window or a whiteboard or a piece of paper or chalk on concrete. I don't care. But we're going to draw this out. Let's look at these aspects in our life. What's good? Great. Let's put that to the side. Where am I stuck? Where do I need to get control? Where am I giving away my power? And we got to revise. We're going to revise, revision. We're going to Mercury retrograde, right? So what a perfect time to reevaluate certain relationships, situations, especially when it comes to your partnerships and the home front. What isn't working? What don't I like? And you know what? I can't, that's not sustainable. This mental space is not sustainable. So we're going to go back. And more importantly, I want you to review, Virgo, other people's motives. You're being so conscientious and your normal self, Virgo, being considerate, right? You might be like, no, I'm going to do it this way. We're going to do it that way. But, maybe that person or that situation or that environment I don't want to say doesn't deserve it. Maybe they're doing it for their own reasons, their own selfish reasons, whatever it is. We're not judging here, but what we're doing is saying, look at, I recognize that you're doing it because of this and you're doing it because of that, and it's being projected, and I just don't like it. So I'm going to see how I can revise this because we're not going to run out the gate with this energy. We got to sit back, look at everything, which I know you're good at, and then move forward because timing is important. We have the Eight of Cups here, Virgo. Emotionally, you want to move forward. You want something with meaning and purpose and depth. This shows me that there's a cycle. There's something here where you're like, I've been here, I've done this, or this looks different visually, but emotionally it feels kind of icky or the same, and I'm over it. I'm over it. Now you got to make decisions and you got to take control and you have to walk that talk. Visualizing, manifestation boards, affirming, writing it down, all fantastic modes of making change in your life. But if your physical action or inaction is not in alignment with that energy, it doesn't do anything. So they're saying take control, get back to the drawing board. What do I want? What do I need? What's negotiable? What's not negotiable? Where do I not want to go anymore? And where am I headed? And move. You guys are being called, and this emotional need to move forward is not going to lighten up. You have the Two of Wands. Now, not only is this about partnerships and collaborations, on a romantic front, it can be being with a person or people, whatever your thing is, that resonate at your level, that have the same vision as you do. Don't make decisions because that's what somebody else wants for their dreams or their life. What about your dreams? What about your goals? How about what you're looking for? How you want to live your life? Now, granted, whenever you're coming into partnership, whether romantic or platonic or career, naturally there must be compromise, but not ever compromise of the self. Not ever compromise of who you are. Not ever compromise of your needs. Sometimes wants, like I want Italian, I want Chinese, compromise somewhere. There's noodles in both. But not with what you need as a human being, right? And this is someone that's meant to come in, again, romantic or platonic, that shares the same visions, goals, has your back. This is someone who's a good communicator, wants to travel, wants to move with you, not selfish with their love. They're the kind of person that doesn't like, oh, you have to work again? Like, I thought we were having dinner. Now, granted, that's understandable, but let's say you're doing your own hustle, you have your own financial goals. This is the kind of partner, romantic or platonic, again, who's like, you know what, don't even worry about it. Go get it. You have that monthly deadline. Get it, get it, get it. I got you. I'll pack it up and I'll see you later tonight. Someone like that. You have the Queen of Coins. You are trying to build, Virgo, not just your family, not just your home, your stability, your nurturance in a way that suits you, your children, your family, your own visions, making time. You're very sensible, Virgo. And Queen of Coins, she's practical, she's wise with her money, she's sensible, she's thoughtful. And don't let the gender get you. But she tends to be a lot more kind and understanding with people to an extent. You have the Knight of Swords on top of her. So while you are trying to make that space and be honest, the Knight of Swords is saying, cut direct. We're going, these are, yes, take your time, like I said, to review and think things through carefully, and then move. Action. You have the Emperor. Go for it. Make this. Let's do this. Speak with clarity. This is who I am. This is what I want. This is what I need. I love you. I want this stability, but I can't stay in this space. So, pardon the French, it's kind of like shit or get off the pot. Like let's move here. And there's a lot of creative solutions that can be had, but you must sit back and be very honest if with anybody, Virgo, yourself. Be honest with yourself and be like, you know what? I've been compromising areas that are they're not negotiable. Clear, steady, move. You got this, Virgo. The universe is giving you the energy and the creativity and the impetus and the motivation to just boom and the emotional need to do it. Virgo, this is a beautiful week. The universe is meant to bring in partnerships and foundation and stability and growth and beauty around you. But you must make the decisions for that. You can only do so much. Free will. I hope this serves you, Virgo. If you'd like a personalized reading, a healing session, a manifestation session, my link will be down below. Otherwise, I will see you next week, guys, for next week's readings. Blessings.